Lorem is the worst thing to come to Skyrim. True, true. Man, I got I got story time for you guys. We got story time today. Yeesh. No, Stem. Yeah, it sucks. Sucks. All I'm saying, yeah, you know what I'm gonna say? I'll talk about it in a second. What the heck? This is gonna. I really hope some of these are smaller, because this is wild. I'm gonna exit out of Discord. Do that all. I hope speed it up. This thing, so I went to verify. Now it's like rebuilding BSAs. What the heck? What the heck? Well, while it's doing that, yeah, I got story time. So, because I love a little bit of a hot, juicy gossip. Have you guys heard the word? That's the real question. Have you guys heard the word? I think I might be lagging because it's building BSAs. Yeah, Vag needs to hurry up. Oh, it's even saying that the encoder is overloaded. Yeah, 1 terabyte. It's a big boy. The big boy. What's up, Lux? All right. You guys know the gossip, the drama, the controversy. Oh, we'll talk more about it on, yeah, this upcoming Sunday. I got some cool announcements. Let me, I want to open up Discord. Because people gotta know. Things. People gotta know things. Orim finally? No, Orim. No, Orim. YouTube is not responding. Now YouTube Studio is giving me crap. Very cool. Sorry, I'm adding everybody in the Discord because I want before I discuss the drama, I want people to pile in because this is spicy. This is spicy, juicy, kind of funny. Like it's not funny, but it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. What's up, Fury? It's you'll know in a second. You'll know in a second. What's up, Goose? Brittany knows. Funny. It's funny. Yeah, it'll be a good knee slapper. But there's some cool news. So there's some cool news. Yo, what's good, Sev? Do it now because I gotta take a sleepy. Give me a a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. What's up, Campbell? Well, I mean, you know the controversy. What's good, Prince? But a lot of people here probably don't. And a lot of people, I already know because I've been asked. A lot of people want to know what my take is, this and that. Oh my God, these BS, look at this. 310 BSAs. I've been installing this since 6. Why phone number for Discord? Because Discord spam bots are just way too much. Like, you might have noticed a bunch of other Discords have been like attacked. Is there a way you can see Lorem perk tree? By installing Lorem. You might have seen in a lot of Discords have been getting attacked. And I guess this is about certain other mod lists. It might be a bit. Hey. So. It was a dark and stormy night. It was a dark and stormy night. I mean, okay, I feel more comfortable about saying things now that this all unfolded. Now that this all unfolded. I don't know who Contro is and why he's so versed. Contro is well versed. Okay. Exactly. Exactly, I'm the best. So anyway, the big controversy, the big drama that has happened over the last few days is Ultima, the Ultima mod list. The mod list that is so Ultima is now banned. Ultima is banned. Yikes. That is a big yikes. Now, another 6 month? No, that's nothing like that. So, really weird timeline of events for Ultima, right? Really strange timeline of events. Because let me go to I got so much hate for this. The whole thing is a shame because the list had pretty cool baseline. I'm about to roast it. I'm about to roast it. Now that it's banned, I'm gonna unleash because, all right, listen. When it comes to other mod list authors within the whole Wabbajack space, you know, if a list is like, you know, if I think it could be improved on, I'm not gonna be that harsh about it, to be honest. But if it's bad, and they do shady stuff, then I'm gonna unleash. So Ultima sucks as a mod list. It was horribly made, 0 patching done, and it's something that could have been slapped together within two days. 2 days for someone who doesn't even know that much about modding. It isn't a good list. It isn't. Oh, I'm not even talking about like Windhelm or like the visual selections and stuff either. I kind of wish I never uninstalled it because then I could show you guys right now. Because now you can't install it. I opened Ultima in Xedit. old, and I'm not trying to be like super pretentious. I'm so good at modding. Look at this. Look at this pathetic list. This is blah, 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 blah. I'm not even talking about anything like that. I'm talking about like, even if listen, I'm not even talking about like custom patching. There was no custom patching. There was no custom patching. Zero custom patches. But the problem is, stuff wasn't even in the right load order. Lux was completely being overwritten. If you played Ultima or if you watched my stream, how do you do the clips? Oh, I'll get to that. If you watched my stream, what is it being banned until, like from Wabbajack Nexus? Wabbajack, not Nexus. But anyway, if you watched my stream when I played Ultima, the interiors were bright as hell. The interiors were bright as hell, and if you've played with any mod list that has Lux, the interiors are usually not that bright. Because Lux is a very dark, even if you use the brightest templates, Lux is a pretty dark lighting mod. That is because the load order wasn't just bad, it was so bad that Lux was being completely overwritten. Water for E and B was being overwritten in tons of areas. What's up, Frederick? I mean, if you saw me when I was playing and running around, remember, there's like water seams everywhere. I'm not even talking about like the distant seams, the LOD watercolor not matching up and that. I'm talking about like just everywhere you went, like, there's just like chunks, like squares of water and stuff. So listen, I don't talk out of my ass a lot. Sometimes I do, but I try to be careful about when I actually start going in, you know? Now, here's the thing. Ultima, in its first inceptions, right? The whole premise, the whole buildup of everything was just to clickbait people. And y'all need to stop trusting YouTubers like myself. We are stupid. YouTubers in general, like 99% of YouTubers, make bad lists, don't know anything about modding. That is just the cold hard facts. That's why mod showcases from YouTubers usually suck too, because they're just gonna sit there and push the flashiest mods possible, and they're not gonna bother to see if they actually work, if they're gonna break your list or anything. They don't, like, how many times have you seen a mod showcase from a YouTuber, right? You go to install the mod and then like just everything's breaking. Just everything's breaking or it doesn't work as intended. And then you go to the mod homepage and then you see the bug the bug section and it just filled to the brim with stuff. So I think you get a pass because you actually delivered a phenomenal list. Well, listen, I wanted to break the stereotype because it's possible for a YouTuber to make a good list because like they have to put an effort. The problem is most YouTubers don't want to make that sacrifice of content over making their mod list. Like, guys, I'm not gonna pull up all my channel stuff, but if you go, like, I don't make a lot of quick looks anymore or anything like that. So much of the free time I get is usually spent working on my list, you know? So I sacrificed, you know, content for making the list. A lot of YouTubers won't make that sacrifice. They're going to make a list that is there designed intentionally to clickbait you, have as much flashy stuff as possible. What's up, Disco? And just try to get views. That's the whole thing. It's Nug doesn't need custom patches, true. The whole thing is just a cash grab at the end of the day. I mean, Nuck did good. Nuck did good for 8.4 million views. Did good. That's solid. That's a good chunk of change. But look at the timeline of events, guys. Nuck was making Nolvis videos. They weren't really hitting until decided to start rebranding Novus as Ultima. So, I mean, I think this was it. This one, or I don't remember which is the original video that I think if I sort it by popular. I mean, you can. It's funny because look, you can't mistake this for anything besides Novus. Where was that Ultima 20 minutes gameplay? Look at the UI. Anyone who has played Novus, already knows. Like, they already know the layout and stuff. You know, I just think, you know, if you want to fork a mod list, you can do it, but you gotta not be lazy about it. Ultima was built on Novus originally. So in the original videos, and this is what I got hate for. This is the popular one. So in the original videos, and look at how deceptive it is. Look, when I pause, you're like, okay, I mean, this looks whatever. But as the video is going, it's because it's banned for, I think, a couple reasons. I think, and I'll get to that in a second. But one of the reasons why it looked good in the trailers, right, is because of the paywalled reshade effects. The motion blur, it does a good job of tricking your eyes. But look, when you pause the video and the motion blur is not there, I mean, this just looks like Novus. It just looks like Novus, but it's Ultima TM, right? So I made a video, and then I eventually removed it because I'm like, all right, it's not a, you know, when he was starting making his own list, I'm like, all right, whatever, I'm just gonna remove it. But yeah, at the time that it was getting all this attention, it was still Novus with about 40 or so paid mods added on top of it. Hair mod, like paid hair, paid armor, paid MCO movesets, paid reshade effects. I mean, it was still even using all of Novus's patches. So, and like it had maybe a custom tweaked reshade or something. Now, that's just, therein lies the issue. That's disrespectful as hell. And I think, like, I mean, he can do what he wants, but honestly, like, Vector deserved this attention, not Nuct. Not gonna lie. Vector worked his ass off to not only create an auto installer, but to create a really good, well-patched mod list that works, and did the first of its kind for a lot of things. Like, Novus was the first stances list. It was the first list that it was one of the first MCO adopters, but it was like one of the first really next gen feeling mod list, right? It was one of the first next gen feeling mod lists. Vector walked so Nuct could, not even that though. Not even so Nuct could run. Nuct just did a good job of clickbaiting people into thinking that he had something other than Novus. So fast forward later, and he decides he's gonna make a mod list not based around. Yeah, see, Skyrim Ultima is no longer based on Novus. But again, when it comes to YouTubers, they're good about taking like custom little clips here and there, making things seem like they're so much better than they are. Like a lot of these custom clips still had paywalled reshades and stuff for cinematic effect. And then the other thing is with the smooth cam preset, if you guys have played Ultima, it's rough playing with it. But you could tell, if you were just paying attention to this announcement trailer, you could tell that there was gonna be, look, I skipped right to it. Look, that's a vanilla moss. That's vanilla moss. So can't even be bothered to add a mod for the moss. But hey, you distract people with all these statues and crap everywhere. So the whole thing, I already knew how it was gonna end. Now, as for why Ultima was banned, I think it's a combination of things getting inlined or distributed they shouldn't have been. But another thing is, I don't know if you guys saw in like my Discord thing, is apparently like there was issues with the staff or other people in there, like moderators, and just harassment and bullying of other mod list authors and this and that. So it just became a huge thing. But then Nukt like completely went AWOL. Nobody's heard from him in like over a month. But he's active on Nexus like all the time. So the whole thing was just weird. What if you play Ultima and download the Visualize Vanilla mod? I don't know. Well, that would be a nightmare because when I played Ultima, there was a lot of stuff in the... Nukt has ignored his entire moderation team for a while now. Yeah, and that's just like that's just scummy. I'm not gonna lie. You put people in a position where they have to dedicate tons of time. Who would be getting harassed? I know, that was wild. So you put yourself in a position where you put people in a position where they have to dedicate time to helping people out and stuff, and you completely ghost them. Ultima was banned because 90% of Nukt's absence, 15% was harassment, the other 15% was Holgari. Hey, there you go. They're from a mod right there. Holgari's personal vendetta. Well, from what I know, there was files included that shouldn't have been included too. And if that's the case, and the author isn't there to correct the issue, then they like Wabbajack has no alternative than to ban the mod list. Nukt did ghost though. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, it's just it's kind of screwed up, and this isn't the first time that a YouTuber has done this. It is not the first time a YouTuber thought it'd be a great idea to elevate their position with a mod list and then put in minimal effort and then dip out on the community when it goes to shit. Here's my take on it. There are no paid mods included. It doesn't matter if they're paid mods or not. If they're mods that shouldn't be inlined or shouldn't be distributed, then they can't be included in the Wabbajack file. That's the problem. So, okay. I'm just gonna say again though, this puts a... Considering the mod list is very badly made to begin with, right? I always had this worry in the back of my head that Ultima is going to bring in thousands of people first time experiencing Wabbajack. Most lists are not like this. And I already saw comments in the Ultima Discord of people trying to, I don't know, gaslight people or whatever, that, oh yeah, most lists are like this. Most lists have crashing problems, most lists have performance problems, most lists don't have patching. Like, that's just very not true. That is very, very not true. Almost every Wabbajack list has custom patching done. It's well made. Like, regardless of if you like the gameplay or not, that's not relevant. Regardless of if you like the gameplay or the visuals, irrelevant, because most Wabbajack lists are made the right way. Ultima is a very bad first impression. Exactly, yeah. How come your mod list isn't like Ultima? I got those comments too. I got people comparing my list to Ultima. I'm like, go play Ultima. Someone was like, how can I add Ultima combat in Lorem? I'm like, what do you mean? How do you not notice Lux? I don't know. Yeah. Or like I pointed out the overgrown grass in areas, and he said that he liked that and it's intentional. I'm like, what do you mean? Grass growing where it shouldn't? You like that? It's just gonna cause performance to tank. The this is a very minor thing, but the Ultima TM thing is kind of funny because this is like me nitpicking. This is me nitpicking super hard, but Ultima is actually trademarked by EA. Not that they would probably do anything about it, but Ultima is already trademarked. It's a video game series that's currently owned. The trademark for gaming is owned by EA. So anyway, I was saying in the server, some people were very much told that this was the worst version of the mod list. That would, yeah, all the other stuff would be better. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're like, yeah, the BSAs are still going. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, people being like, oh, the first version of the mod list is going to be the worst. I was like, why are you calling it 1.0 then? So, I don't know. I don't know. I played Ultima and then I played Lorem. The difference in quality was astonishing. Yeah. What exactly does TM? Yeah, I don't know. Trademark. It makes it seem like there's a... I mean, it's a clickbait title to make it seem like it's a new version of Skyrim or something. That's the whole thing. It was clickbait from day one. And then a bunch of other people started doing it. I saw a bunch of other YouTubers start adding TM to their stuff. Heard Halls is pretty good. Halls is pretty good. Ultima Skyrim, it's... Well, Vanessa, I don't know if it skirts copyright because if you're making money off of claiming the trademark, then that's kind of an issue. So that's a problem. Now, the whole toxicity stuff is unacceptable. I did the opposite of Ultima. I kept people's expectations low for Lorem. I was like, you know what? Like, maybe this thing is gonna suck. So I told people, I'm like, don't expect like the best list ever. Like, hey, I got a lot to learn. I'm gonna try my best. I did try my best. So that's it. But like the whole thing of, you know, trying to, I don't know. And the other way you could tell that this was gonna be a clusterfuck to begin with. Okay, this is me going into like the whole. This is like a lot more subjective, but it also kind of hints at problems, right? You go to one video, and it's like, I think this might be like a custom version of Bjorn Dark Ages or something, but it's like black and white with the red filtered out. And then you go to another one, and what's going on in this one? You're riding around on a giant wolf. And then you go to another one, and you're like an ogre or something. Or you got like, you're a mage walking around, and then you got another one, and it's like, you're fighting a gigantic Verther. For some reason, he's out here in the grass. Then you get another one. And you're playing as a child, or I don't even know. Like, so I don't know. You gotta just be honest with your audience. How long until he resurfaces and uploads videos? Well, a lot of people I saw in the comments were just like talking about how ghosted, OP abandoned this project, this and that. All this was banned for Wabbajack. So it's a very, very non-surprising turn of events. Well, Ultima should. I mean, okay, I'm gonna reiterate what I said in my original Ultima video that I took down. if you guys want this Ultima, if you guys want this Ultima right here, if you guys want this Ultima, Lorem at the end of Bleak Falls, got him, got him. All right, if you want this Ultima, it ain't that hard to do. It ain't that hard to do. So. The Smooth Camp preset is the best. Yeah. Well, the Smooth Camp preset you can actually just take from Nexus if you want that. So you can just take Ultima Smooth Camp preset and just you really want to pay for a reshade. I don't think it's worth it. There's a Russian version of Ultima. What? Well, those are usually like straight up pirated, so I'm not gonna condone that. Because I don't recommend anybody get those Russian mod lists, because if they're the ones that are like on, if they're on like a torrent or something, you're literally like spitting in the face of all of the mod authors. It doesn't matter if it doesn't have paywalled mods. If it's not through Wabbajack or some other auto installer and it's a torrent instead, that's, first of all, it's illegal, but second of all, it's kind of scummy, because all those modless authors aren't getting, none of those modless authors are getting any credit. So, I mean, the mod authors are going out and doing something free, assuming that they're not the paywalled ones, but they're doing something free, and then I'm gonna give them DP. Pause. DP as in donation points, the currency that Nexus uses. Like Nexus pays mod authors through DP. Pause. But it does pay people through DP. Ultima Origin started as Novus Fork. So he was ostracized for his modifications. He wasn't ostracized for his modifications. He was ostracized for the fact that he took Novus and did a sloppy few mods added on top that didn't take much effort at all and rebranded it into his own thing. That's the issue. That is the issue. Because, listen, if someone wants to fork Lorem, go for it. But if you take Lorem and just add 20 mods onto it and then call it something else, like that, I mean, that's just that's kind of fucked up. You know what I mean? Lorem Ultima TM, you know. Can I ask you your opinion on Project Mouse List? Just curious if some things were a mistake. The mouse list got banned for illegal distribution of files. So that's why the mouse list got banned. And they even told Mouse, like, if he wants, he can be unbanned as long as he fixes the inlining. You can't include, for the same reason that I just mentioned the Russian mod lists being the way that they are, you can't, taking actually forever, you can't take somebody else's work. Lorem but vanilla textures, oh god. Mouse isn't making it anymore. Oh, that's a shame. Remlore, which is modification. Where can I get the smooth cam preset? It should be on the Ultima like resources page. So, okay. So you can't inline. All right. I don't know how to explain it without just showing you. Oh, but I don't want to do this. Okay, basically when you have Wabbajack, right? When you have Wabbajack, you have to compile the list. Now, when it comes to mod lists, right? How Wabbajack gets its information, I'll show you. How Wabbajack gets its information is through the meta files of Mod Organizer 2. So every mod that you download comes with a meta file that lets Mod Organizer 2 know exactly where you got the file from. So if I go to this meta file, it'll have a mod ID and a file ID, and that lets it know that it's from Nexus. So it'll pull from Nexus mods. But Wabbajack is even smarter than this, because for non-Nexus mods, you can actually set up a direct URL to that mod, assuming it's allowed to be included in a mod list. And there's a whitelist for it, which is also publicly available. So there's a whitelist. There's a whitelist for what mods you can include that are non-Nexus mods. Like these are all the Google Drive IDs. So, you know, Sim Settlement stuff, the BDOR armors and stuff, hair mods, things like that. So every mod that you include has to have that meta ID. And if it can't pull from it, the compilation is going to fail unless you inline it. Now, inlining is basically telling Wabbajack, hey, you're not going to be able to download this from anywhere, include it in the Wabbajack file. Right? Just it's not anywhere you can download, included in the Wabbajack file itself. You're only allowed to do that for stuff that you actually made. So like, you know, if you run synthesis, right? Because synthesis, the lorem synthesis patches are, I could put them on the Nexus, but they're not even worth it. So like, oh, why am I going here? Going to mods, or like my Xedit output. Let's see. The Xedit output is like 153 megabytes, which means I could either take this and add it as an archive and then upload it on Nexus and make it install as its own mod, and then it'll get a meta file. Or I could just tell Wabbajack, hey, include this. Well, the nice thing is that all this stuff is like custom lorem stuff, so there's no copyright issue if I include it in the Wabbajack file. Hopefully that makes sense. It's kind of a long-winded answer, but yeah. If you include stuff that you're not allowed to, like other people's work, like other people's ENBs, like if you took Cabbage ENB and you included it in the Wabbajack file instead of providing the download link, that's breaking Wabbajack terms of service. Or if you took, I don't know, a paid mod, it doesn't even matter if the mod is paid or not. If you don't have the permission to distribute the mod, you can't inline it. And inlining means you're including it in the in the Wabbajack file. See? So it's kind of a long ass answer, but that's the reason. I believe he's done some stuff to fix that. Yeah. 500 gigs credits the things we do for less fugly Skyrim. I know, right, Peter? Move your facecam viewer account hides it on. Wow. Move it where? But anyway, Vagabond's about to finally finish 1 hour later. We download them as we speak. Hey, hell yes, Ev. What are the best mods that aren't on Nexus? I don't know. A lot of people like the Dint and use hairs. And most of them are actually free. Does that mean Vector had to get approved for using? No, Vector Novus is also an auto downloader. So Novus does the same thing. It pulls mods from Nexus. Novus's auto installer does the same thing that Wabbajack does. So there's no terms of service being broken. What do you think the current state of the server? Oh god, should I even look at what's going on in there? What is going on in here? Oh yeah, I guess that's the other thing that I forgot to mention is the staff actively is like spoken up about this. You subscribe to Kendrick Lamar filling Euphoria. Euphoria is good. Euphoria is good. I like They're Not Like Us a lot because I think I like the deeper meaning of it. I think a lot of people miss the deeper meaning. It's kind of pointing out how different you know, people who grow up in very privileged situations are compared to people who, you know, had to struggle growing up. So that kind of hit home, you know. I know a lot of people just chalk it up to being like a diss track, but it actually has a really good deep meaning. And Fuse pretty good. Yeah, Fuse's stuff is free. What's up, Nico? Hey, there we go. Woo! But yeah, Kendrick definitely, he definitely won the beef. Like, it wasn't even close. Let's put it that way. Yeah, smash that like. Do you think this is better than Elvis? There's no better. I think people need to not be looking at what's better, what's worse. It's all personal preference. Everyone, their mom is listening to Not Like Us. Yeah, for sure. Let me go to display tweaks. So what I want to actually, I want to run this in, because I don't want to fry my PC, right? I don't want to fry my PC. That thing just go. So I actually want to do through on a borderless upscale. Let's see, what would this, okay, not 800 by 600, but if I did like, what would happen if I did, or what if I didn't do scaling, right? Let me comment that back out, and I just did 2560 by 1440. I mean, I guess this is public knowledge too. I think Vagabond had like probably its last update as far as I know. That's why I want to do a long playthrough of it. You say there's noticeable difference between 2K and 4K? No. Honestly, I kind of regret getting a 4K monitor. For Laura, my get crashes not very often, but when I do the save, no autosaves. You shouldn't be using autosaves. Just get into a habit of manually saving. Hey, Bank. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, I think 1440p is really good. And the thing that sucks about 4K is it does like weird stuff when you move between monitor. If you have a second monitor that's not 4K, it sucks. Also, like if you have a 4K screen and then you play in a lower resolution, it looks so much worse than if you're doing it like 2K. Like if I were to do 2K and then play at 1080p, it wouldn't look that bad. But for some reason, like 4K and then playing 2K looks worse to my eyes. I don't even know. I need to go. I just got to change these settings too. Okay, dodge. 56. Disable sprint dodging. All right, what else do we got here? AVX? No. Affinity, equipment preset, reshade, nah. Clean autosave reloader, am I gonna do that? Magic casting overhaul, no. More jiggle, ooh. What's the cabbage? I kind of want to do, let's do Dawnfire. I don't think I've seen Dawnfire with Vag yet. Yeah, Vag has LOTD. The current final version of Vag has been very stable. Hell yeah. 60 hours with no crashes, freezes. Hey, that's promising. Playing Alarm right now. I love that it doesn't need a reshade. Epic visuals. I play on 2K. It's absolutely iconic. Hey, I appreciate PC. Yeah, I got rid of reshade and then I try not to rely on it, you know? Because in theory, you know what I don't get? There's not really a reason, unless they're using that one reshade thing that lets you set up custom conditions for the reshade. It was always weird to me when E and B authors have their own reshade, because you can do pretty much anything and better in E and B than using reshade. Like if you change the tint, for example, like E and B has LUTs, which do the same thing. I'm the biggest fan of Requiem. Lorem was definitely a very stable model. That's not gonna lie. True. Hell yeah. Well, Lorem, honestly, it's Requiem, but it's not that much Requiem. It has a lot of NIRM. Mods has to be 1 terabyte. Well, it's a lot of things, friends. Because a lot of quest mods, all with their own world spaces, all with their own lodges, Dindalods, text gens, grass caches, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds armor mods, weapon mods. So the space can fill up really quick. Keep in mind, like, out of that terabyte, half of that is that downloads. It's like more like 500. Yeah, the DLC size quest mods take up a lot of space. Especially when you add almost all of them. I've been in with my reshade. Hell yeah. I was actually really proud of that. Reshade. That reshade is the one that I worked on the most, and I think it shows. I kind of miss it sometimes because I really like the faces in Ebony and B. The only game where it's the opposite is Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3. Well, that's because E and B never got finished for those games. E and B is not finished. So for Fallout New Vegas and 3, just, yeah, New Vegas Reloaded. The way to go. Same thing with Oblivion. Oblivion's E and B is a little bit more finished, but it's still kind of jank. Hell yeah. Yo, what's up, Ferocity? How's it going, man? Hey, good to see you. I'm still waiting for the Imperial Sons of Skyrim equivalent. Yeah. I mean, there's New Legion and Authentic Legion. New Legion isn't shiny enough, true. Trying to just open AI GPT-4 announcement? How important is E and B really? Very important for Skyrim. I'd say for older games, it's not as important. Because they're a little bit weird. Light limit fix for E and Bs? Yeah. Thing Wooden Nick 3. I gotta test out the newest patch. I was having some freezes before. Victor Realis. That also seemed kind of unfinished when I tried it, but I think it's working towards completion, so I think it looks really nice. The finished parts are really nice. Been good? Hell yeah, glad to hear. Oh, they're good. Oh, yeah. The other news, guys, is next Sunday, or this upcoming Sunday, this very next Sunday, right? And we'll be diving even more into the drama. That'll be a lot of fun. Make sure to catch me. I think the current plan, right, is gonna be a legendary podcast. Legendary podcast. So if you're not already subscribed to Relentless Zen, I'd imagine that most of you guys probably are. I'd imagine that most of you guys are probably already subscribed to Zen. But if you're not, make sure to go sub to Relentless Zen's channel. Is that gonna even go through? Well, here's the @ there it goes. Because I'm gonna be on podcast with Zen, with Deep Voice, with who else is gonna be there? I think so. Let me confirm. I think it's all confirmed. Yeah. Avatar, Captain Panda, and possibly, I think, a surprise guest. So it's gonna be a legendary, or it's gonna be a podcast where we're gonna talk about Skyrim stuff, future of Skyrim modding, drama, hot juicy drama. So be a lot of legends there. That's gonna be Wabbajack celebrities. Hell yeah! It's gonna be really cool. The council, yeah, it's the Elder Council. I'm actually super hyped that we got it. I'm super hyped for it. Todd Howard himself, I wish. You should have Ultima mods on there. Never know. Moving up in the world. Hey. Never stagnate. Always improve. What are we playing as? This is a long playthrough, keep in mind. What am I haven't played Dark Elves. I feel like I go a week without playing Dark Elf, and I'm like, I haven't played Dark Elves in a while. Legendary guest Todd, live podcast, maybe. Well, yeah, it's got, so yeah, it's a podcast, yeah, live podcast. The focus of Vagabond here. So Vagabond is next gen visuals, next gen combat, like very next gen combat. It doesn't have stances. I know a lot of people ask about stances, but honestly, it's a good thing. Stances wouldn't work for what Vagabond's going for, because there's only so many animation sets available on Nexus, right? So what Vagabond does instead is certain weapons, like especially unique weapons, have their own animations. They have their own like Ash of War type stuff. You think you've ever seen a Relentless Zen video? You had like the Novus ones that really popped off. I don't want to play as a Dark Elf. I like Dark Elves because they're so like versatile, I don't feel like I'm locking myself into one play style when I play as a Dark Elf. Although I don't know what. Oh, I think this has the I think this has the mod where it's the integrated races or whatever they're called. I'll go with Dark Elf though. You picked up the beacon by mistake. How long did it take you to install this? 3 hours, not including the downloads. I already had the downloads. It took 3 hours. It took a what? Well, okay, so I don't know. It probably would have been a lot shorter, but I accidentally like quit. Are there any presets for Dark Elves? Vampire Redguard. That actually sounds like a fun playthrough. And that'll be an homage, I guess, to my original. It doesn't look like a vampire. How is this a Vampire Redguard? How is this a Vampire Redguard? It looks kawaii as shit. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go with this anyway. God, the 3BA morphs always burn a hole in my eyes. War paint color. I'm assuming this is something else. Okay. Use some different hair. Can I get a version of this without balls? Oh, what the heck? Oh! I have horns as facial hair? Oh, and I can have elf ears as facial hair. Oh, yeah, and the... Okay. Give me a Redguard name. Do you like the combat? It's good. It's good. Although early on, it's like a little bit bullet spongy. Early on, I actually recommend starting on baby difficulty. Not even like... I really think the Novice could benefit... Or why am I saying Novice? Vagabond could benefit from that like scaling difficulty mod. Where it's like... Early levels, it should honestly be Novice. Rayeda? I'm down with that. Can you manga-nize the face? Maybe. Oh, I never did my... Wait. Skyrim Unbound. Load preset, default. Okay. We do that first. And honestly, starting out with 6 perk points, 6 extra perk points, honestly, I would also recommend that and some money. Because stuff can be pricey. You need potions. That's another thing. Start with potions. Start with... Okay, that's enabled by default. I'm not going to do any spells, though. Everything else, I'm going to randomize. Sprint to shift. The controls are a little bit different. Yeah, a lot of it, yeah, some of it is, I don't think it's fully de-leveled, but it's partially de-leveled. Yeah, early this list was difficult on adept to expert, yeah. Yeah, so I recommend, call me a little bish, but I would recommend playing early on Novice. Novice is like in my brain now. The reason for that is like, you're just going to be swinging at stuff and then you ain't going to be dying. And then it just kind of leads to cheesing, I think. Also, keep in mind, the default controls are really set to a mouse, or I mean a controller, not mouse and keyboard. So you're going to want to fix that if you are a keyboard user. It doesn't take long. Got to go to like one-click power attack too. Although I can't unmap this, so I never bother dual wielding. But like, you know, I've learned to do middle mouse for power text, for example. Swap gear. Okay, like, yeah, there we go. I can work with that. Forward. All right, let's see where it takes us. What's the paid hair mod that I see in a lot of videos? I don't know. I mean, the Dint and Fuse stuff is free, so. Watching the 3 videos by Relentless about Nolbus. Hell yeah. Yeah, the upcoming, I'm really excited for his upcoming lore room videos. Really excited. Just once I want to go long enough, it's all I knew Wabbajack list I make. Just stick to a, don't get fear of missing out. Just stick to a list. Power attacking ignores a percentage of armor. That's what I want. Don't feel bad about continuing your playthrough. Like most updates for any lists, it's not gonna be like something that's completely game changing. Am I in Riften? Where is this? I think I'm in Riften, right? Yeah.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
What the heck? All right. So, ooh, yeah, I have a Shahai. Oh god, this thing sucks. I remember this. All right, the really cool thing about Vag, right, is you get an Ash of War, which is basically like a separate power attack, and it's counted as a power, right, in this thing. So I have my sword out. See, it's literally like a separate power attack. This is my actual power attack. That's what makes the combat really cool. Like some of the unique weapons get such crazy Ashes of War. This alarm. No, this is Vagabond. When's the last time you killed Alduin? Wasn't that long ago. Maybe like a month ago. I haven't gotten... I forgot which mod list I killed him in. Not long ago. Yeah, it's an additional attack. I like that because, you know, the regular Elden power attack thing, whatever it's called, Elden attacks, I feel like they're really hard to use. You need all these different things, right? In Vagabond, it's just an ability that you have. And you use the ability and you get to do the cool little effects. I gotta say, the visuals of Vagabond are definitely on point. But this is, I mean, even on 1440p, keep in mind I'm streaming.
There's someone I like very much.
But even on 1440p, it is heavy.
But, well, he's not of my kind. Would Mara be angry?
No, not at all. Mara believes that the spark of a union comes from inside us, not from our appearance.
Oh, she wants to marry a Khajiit.
Tell you what, if you still feel unsure, come by the temple sometime and we'll talk about it.
All this could be yours. Beautiful baubles.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh.
Wait, why don't they have this dialogue? What is this dialogue even from? Riften has seen better days. Interesting.
I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir. I'm always looking to replenish my... Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out.
Okay.
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients.
Hey, Grifflet, I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Let you know what he says.
Risen, you did a power attack by pressing a hotkey. Yeah, it's basically like that too.
Looking to stay alive?
Vagabond is kind of like... It's almost like a spiritual... I know that Fahluan is Aljo's other list, but in a lot of ways... Because Wylik did a lot of the animation stuff for Arisen. And Vagabond is kind of like the spiritual successor to Arisen.
Protect yourself right.
Which is pretty cool.
Buy arm.
Hunt Vampire in the Rift. I'm down. Several weapons. I don't want to do that. Kill a vampire. Okay, it's come to my attention. Southwoods Eating Area?
Protect yourself right.
What is that?
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the
Yeah, Shutter.
I know I. But how was I to know the shipment?
Man, there's so much going on in Riften. Look at, dang, that dip. Get the hell out of here.
Be careful, Leo. The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at its back.
Uba armor?
One snap of her fingers, and you could end up.
I think this is fashion. It's one of those fashions of the mods. You know, they have the fashions of the Forsworn fashions of banditry.
I know.
I think that's what it's from.
I don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
Dang. Aaron's really trying to shoot a shot. Oh yeah, it's the Southwoods Riften expansion, right? That's what it's talking about. Said PC costed 2K. My PC? No. I think it costed about 2K when it was the 3080 Ti. Who's this mod list for Vanilla Plus content? I would say this mod list is for people. Well, first of all, you know, lore out the window. You know, a lot of stuff is not going to be lore friendly in this. A lot of stuff is going to be Elden Ring inspired. But if you want good combat, like really nice combat animations, if you want oh, I need to change my control for... This is what I don't like about Edge UI, is so hard to see. If you don't care about lore, if you want really good combat animations and tons of quest mods and really nice visuals, that's the niche. You're gonna have tons of stuff to do. Let me go to Southwoods. Guess I have to find a vampire. Huge perk trees too. Vocrinator Black. So if you like Vocrinator Black, then you'll definitely like this. 29 power attacks, cost less stamina. Let's do it. I don't know if I want to commit to like light armor and unarmored yet. You also have some custom. It got rid of a lot of the custom perk trees that were in here before. There's still a good few. Not the biggest fan of the NPC replacers. They'll, in general, be like kind of super model-y looking, I guess. They'll have stuff like sky shards and whatnot too. Whew. I let that skeever know who's boss. Are you supposed to get through the perk trees? Well, yeah, there's a lot of different ways. That's why I said start with the 6. Start with the 6. Because otherwise, like, you have to get sky shards to have any hope of filling all those up. And I'm not always the best at getting sky shards. So I just start with the 6 extra. No shame. Replacers is tricky. Yeah, I mean, NPC replacers are tough. NPC replacers are tough because, you know, like, one visual mod is hard to agree with other people on, let alone like all the hundreds or thousands of NPCs that are in Skyrim. Hey, Colt, not to finish Dragon Rig, so New dragon animations. Hey, hell yeah. I love me some animation mods. I really hope that one day we can get some really nice progressive animations. Like the really tough area for animation mods is the non-vanilla weapon types, like quarterstaff and stuff. Okay, here I'm in Southwoods. Dang, Southwoods is rough. So the vampire is at the Southwoods eating area. Dang, this is like a whole nother city. Look at that. That's a clean expansion.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. It's been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
Okay. Is this what it is? Riften Workhouse now. Southwoods eating area. Southwoods Exotics. This is the eating area. Lakeside Vestiture. There's gotta... Are you?
Good afternoon.
Who are
Need
you?
something?
Hey, come back. Is this just the eating area? This place out here? Are you the vampire?
Yes? Alright then.
She seems a little bit suspicious. Yeah, you're gonna run into a lot of stuff that you probably never seen in other lists in this list. That's another cool thing about it. Explore a bunch of pretty unique mods. Kinda rude, yeah. Where is this eating area? Pelts of the Rift? I can't find it. I'm just gonna go into all the houses and start slaughtering people. Like a true Vigilant of Stendar. You know that? You guys ever heard that one Crusader quote? It is pretty metal. Not gonna lie. It's a brutal quote. Yeah, you guys ever hear the quote? It's like, what is it, like, kill them all, God will recognize his own? I'm like, holy crap. When I heard that, I'm like, geez, calm the hell down.
Yeah? Good day.
Yeah, Deus Volt. No Shod Farm, no? Oh my god. Kinda wish it started me in Winterhold.
Honest pay? Of course.
Hey, he lets me harvest his crops.
Good. Honest pay for honest work.
My husband. Huh?
Alright, I don't know where this vampire is supposed to be. Does it give me a quest marker? Oh? They're just somewhere. It's Southwoods eating area. Can I put it in the filter? I mean, this looks like the Southwoods eating area. Are you the vampire?
Here for work? Get an axe and depends. Are you... Until next time.
I'm gonna go in here. Does the foliage seem a bit excessive? Not enough if you ask me. Do the yellow logs like that with your absolute metal? Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Reminds me of kill them all like God sort them out. Yeah, Yeah, something like that. All right, the vampire's got to be here.
Yes?
You don't need to follow me so closely.
I don't like the way you're snooping around. If you don't have business here, you should make your visit quick and get out. I handle security at the workhouse. You can come in if you've got something to say to one of the workers. But keep your hands to
Yes,
yourself.
Landwalker.
Landwalker.
This better be good.
I'm looking for a vampire. Have you seen one?
Need something?
This guy is actually following me around. I'm just trying to purge Riften of vampires and I'm being profiled.
Watch where you're going.
I don't like their attitude. You have more NPCs in underpopulated games. Okay. Hate Starfield if you want, but you know it's bad when I'm about to give a compliment to Starfield. I kind of liked Starfield's more populated areas, even if they were janky procedurally generated faces.
Good afternoon.
Man, screw misses. I'm just gonna go kill stuff. Having a blast with Lorem. Hey. Gotta love it. Didn't this guy make Lorem? Why is he playing a different mod list? Why not? Yeah, I made Lorem though. What's wrong with playing other mod lists? Yeah, the Northern Roads. They removed hand to hand from Veg. Yeah. Wylick is the homie. Wylick made this list. And I really like Vagabond. Oh, damn. You're not allowed to play anything but your list now. Yeah. I contemplated playing my list today, but I'm like, I want to chill because when I play my list, I just get tempted to develop it, you know? Add stuff. My son was super cranky today and I just like, I was not in the mood to be looking at Xedit stuff. Yeah, Wylick is super chill. I love Northern Roads, but damn if it doesn't need to be triple checked after every change. Well, not just that, but like Northern Roads just on its own has landscape issues. So you gotta like, I don't know. It's a lot to fix, you know. Animations for the wounded animals. Oh yeah, there's that new Wounded Falmer animation. Super popular cities, 99% of the NPCs are just going to be set pieces that you can't interact with. Yeah. Well, I think it kind of depends on
By the gods, I know this looks bad. Let me explain.
Oh, I remember this quest. You killed that woman.
I didn't want to, but she attacked to try and keep me from leaving. I can't be a part of this place anymore. The things we do here, evil, evil things. No more.
Okay.
I called it home. Now I know that was a mistake. I am, or was part of a coven.
Ultima General going at it again? Wait, I gotta see. Wait. I wanna see this. I gots to know. Ultima General? Where's the general chat? Oh, general discussions? Oh, shit! This person actually kind of makes who is this? Rick makes a good point here. I think Ultima, it's a suffering from success sort of thing. But yeah, okay, here's the problem, right? Ultima, Nuct hyped Ultima up a lot. So the whole, like, I don't think Ultima would have ever satisfied people. That's true, but it's kind of by his own design. Yo, what's up, CNC? I see you. I'm gonna drop a kiss for everybody in Ultima Discord. Yeah, that's... A lot of people don't know that this is my face. This right here, I actually took this picture.
Here.
Crazy.
So was she.
Said before, should have cooked Ultima on his PC until I learned modding tools properly.
I can't be a part. I've done horror. I'm going up there to. Good.
Yeah, I mean,
we have to fight our way up. I don't think
keep the drama going.
About to have a
Yeah, I mean, not a whole lot to keep going. It's kind of done. Did this is wait? Does it really not have a quick light? And this is gonna be rough with the interior lighting. I think I might need to, if there's no quick light. So do I have a torch? Answer is no. Second version? I don't think a second version is coming. I mean, I you never know. Picture overhaul? I mean, it uses a bunch of different mods.
Did you hear something?
I think it has both Atlantean and Majestic landscapes, for example. Dragon Sting Dagger. See what I mean by the difficulty? I'm on Novice and I'm still getting my ass handed to me. And then you don't naturally heal. So I'm just gonna take this healing potion here. I need to find some food. I also want to, let's see, post-processing. I just want to make it a little bit brighter on the here's main processing. VDR, adaptation, gamma, desaturation. Just for interiors, resaturation, white point, highlights, shadows. I got this a lot. Exposure interior. That didn't do it. Gamma interior. What the heck? Oh wait. Not doing anything. Wouldn't this have changed it? I'm tripping out. Edge UI so good. Yeah, Edge UI, it looks nice, but sometimes, like I said, you can't read it. Especially like a lot of these menus. But I know that it's about to be on Nexus pretty soon. Kind of don't feel WizKid textures. Yeah, I mean, some of the, you gotta remember though, some of the WizKid stuff was made a little bit Oh, kind of while back. Oh my. Novice difficulty. Oh! How am I not dead? I think the person I was supposed to help is dead though. Oh, what do I do in this situation? I need some food. I can't do this without any food. Be able to eat spiders in Skyrim. That skeever didn't have any meat. Should have picked a Bosmer. Just 8 people. I mean, you're wearing a dress. It's a tactical dress. It's aerodynamic. I'm gonna skip. Can't wait around here. Gonna make it daytime. Yeah, I really should have picked a healing spell. That's facts. I haven't prayed in a while. Okay. Ooh. Well, I'm kind of screwed. Shock damage in a large area? Wait, this dagger does way more damage than my sword. I thought I saw like meat out here. I need to kill an animal. But I need to do. Gotta be something here. Yeah. You can't eat the trolls? I'm gonna come out with a mod where every animal drops meat. No matter what. What are those? Oh, milk! And it restores stamina. I am a Dunmer. Why do these lizards have milk? And why does the milk not restore health? Oh, there's an orc stronghold here. Surely they have something I can grab. And they're locked. Oh. That thing scared the hell out of me. One-handed is already as high as it can go. So I'll go with block. And then... might do restoration. Wait, I was at 0 health. I was at 0 health. Somehow I didn't die. Something... okay, there we go. There we go. My character is doing whiteface. Oh yeah, I'm not a Dunmer. I'm a Redguard. It's got the race menu bug. There we go. There we go. Yeah, sorry. I looked like I stuck my entire head in a frickin' burial urn. I was like, wait, I thought I was playing a Dunmer. My bad. Testing no, I don't have God mode. No, I don't have God mode on. It might just be the alternate death mod freaked out and saved my life. My face changed colors when I absorbed the first sky shard. Oh, that's not milk. Maybe it was whatever was on my face. Is this the Ultima Skyrim mod list or something along those lines? No, this is Vagabond. Ultima is banned. Ultima isn't no longer with us. But this is a free auto-installing mod list with next-gen combat, next-gen visuals, big cities. It requires a chunker of a PC to run, but... Dang. Yeeted and deleted. Steel harpoon dagger. That's actually pretty cool looking. Tale of adventure. Grilled leeks. Is that also... Go broad dagger. Okay, got another healing potion at least. I think the lady died. I think the lady I was supposed to help is dead. I don't know where she went. Whoa! God! I was not expecting... I'm not expecting this big asshole here. Okay, that time I died. Hey, they just kicked me out. That's not nice. That Rick guy is calling out all the mods. Oh god, I gotta see what's going on. You guys are tempting me too much. Rick is like, you were right, Biggie. Say you told us so. I ain't even saying that. It's just, this is all wild to see. This is also wild. Everyone say aye. Listen, my whole thing. Why is he banned? Like a lot. It's a combination of a lot of things, apparently. My whole thing is like, I just wish that I didn't get attacked when I made predictions, you know? That's it. For me, it's nothing deeper than that. I'm not out here trying to like, frickin', you know, rap on something for no reason. I take all my shits with great intent. So, yeah. Is this your mod list? No, my mod list is Lorem. This is Vagabond. That thing is still there. No energy in my weapon. Oh, yeah, I do got a little bit of a charge. Woo! Hey, Thomas, do you have a Patreon or your own mod list? I appreciate that, Thomas. I have a coffee account. My mod list is Lorem, which is available on the Wabbajack UI. Ooh. Oh my god, this thing doesn't want to die. I got a lot of XP from that. What are... This stuff is crazy. Like, it's like some weird shadow magic that it put everywhere. My mod list is fire. Hey, thank you. It was quite a bit of work.
You want in there? Here's my spare key. Take whatever you want.
Why'd you give me so many keys? She gave me 8 keys. Why was she locked in here? I'm starting to suspect this lady. Need health regen food. It's not letting me take any of these torches. Coffee it is. And people are mod authors go without for what they do. Hey, thank you, Thomas. I don't know if I put a coffee command in. I don't think I did. But anyway, it's the same name, I think. Here, let me get it for you if you feel like going above and beyond. Oh no, it's no space. Oh, I did do a coffee command. There we go. Spid. Maybe, but why would Spid be giving her keys? But I mean, maybe. That might be the case. I like how this is a... This is supposed to be a... I mean, it is going to be a bigger, longer playthrough. But it started out with just being like, hey guys, welcome to the playthrough. Ultima got banned.
Pull the lever when you're ready and we'll take her.
A hag raven. I like these interior little particle effects.
What's the hurry?
Oh, I see a hag raven now. I don't know if I can take them out. That is... Oof. Stream has been more about Ultima than the list. The real Ultima was the friends we made along the way. Ooh! Oh my god. Does this really not have any more charge? Come on. Alright. Played Living Skyrim too many times, Lorem it is. Hell yeah. Hey, Living Skyrim is a good list too, but there's nothing wrong with, honestly, like mixing and matching and like, honestly, before I made my own list, I was bouncing between lists. I'd do a playthrough of one less. My like favorites switch quite often. Oh, this is gonna take some time. Ultima is just, yeah, Ultimate, that's where the content lies. Is the drama. You don't have an SSD for it? Oh, yeah, that definitely need an SSD. Fortunately. Oh man, I just need. But nobody saw me. I don't need this hide, but I will eat his leg. Oh, chicken is a witness. Jeez, it is dark. I might switch back to the, I think I'm gonna switch back to cabbage. Not because I don't like Dawnfire, but it's just very dark without any sort of like quick light system or anything like that, you know? I can't see. And it might be even worse for you guys. Does Lorem have parallax? Yeah. Most stuff is parallaxed. All the landscapes are, most of the cities are. Yeah, I'm gonna go Habash. Pitch black, yeah. Imagine waking up in the morning to find some psychopath just carved up your pet goat. My bad. That. Lorem is parallax. Biggie's life is parallax. That's true. I mean, I can see 3D things. Now people are talking about Novus. Novus is insanely well made. This is top tier. I appreciated Dan and Rick. Novus is really well made. Novus, I remember seeing a video that was like kind of memeing on Novus, but that was like version 4. And I had problems with the version 4 of Novus too, like it would crash quite a bit, but then version 5 came out and it was crazy. Dang, the Discord is crazy. Oh my god. Ultima is, it's turned into like absolute chaos. People are just talking smack, going back and forth. Dang, don't know how Vector would make it work. If there's anyone who can make SR exteriors work with decent performance, it's Vector. Are all the good models on A? Not necessarily, no. Honestly, I wouldn't have used AE if Requiem didn't almost require it. I remember that video, people on Reddit still use it as an example why Nova sucks. Yeah, I mean, it's... The whole Novus versus Wabbajack war went way too far for no good reason. I mean, I get the criticisms. I get the criticisms that it had back then, but yeah. That's what happens when you try to scam people who love a game so much. Happened with Derek Diablo as well. Well, Derek Diablo's thing was way worse because that was like... Well, that situation was more complicated. That situation was... Yeah, I saw the Mern video, but the Mern video did make one mistake. Or not mistake, it missed one part of the picture that is kind of important. It doesn't make it that much better, but this is playing devil's advocate a little bit. I think Derek Diablo was under the impression that he could monetize the mod list and have it auto install. He intended to make an auto installer, and his friend even forked his list, in which I played, and I even made a video about it. It was close enough to the original Derek Diablo thing, but it was his intention to make a auto installing list, but to monetize it, you know? Wait, what's going on with Novus? Nothing's going on with Novus. I'm just talking about like back in like early 2023 or maybe late 2022, Novus. Yeah, it's 2022. Novus went through some drama. I know Aldernari was like kind of in the crossfires for a lot of it, and this and that. So, what even happened with Ultima? Ultima got banned. I'm something of an SRX series myself. An SRX series expert. SRX series, it's a really cool mod. It's just very taxing. Derek was a calculating liar. Nuck was just inexperienced. Too many things that went way over his head. Yeah, I mean, like I don't think Nucked has like really malicious intent outside of like, you know, just his YouTube channel trying to get views, right? I don't think there's Cabbage GMB. Oh, there we go. I was about to say Cabbage GMB. I can see even less now. That's a little bit brighter. So yeah, my whole thing, guys. My whole thing is this, right? This is me. This is the foreshadowing. This is gonna be like for everybody who watches this, who's watching now. There's gonna be a lot of people who try to farm you guys for clicks, for views. There's gonna be a lot of people who try to sell you stuff. Don't fall for it. It ain't. Listen, I promise the Wabbajack mod list authors are not out here trying to make boring lists that intentionally don't include cool features. I would include tons of stuff if I could, but I can't. So, like, if you're gonna be spending money on a paid mod list anyway, just give it to one of the mod list authors who is already doing it for free, and who's like these people right here, like. These people right here, Forgotten Glory, the Scenic Route Games team, Squeegee, Spring Heel John, you know, again, Padinsky, Lively, EXO, like, these are the people. They're doing it, like, not even including myself, like, these other folks, like, go show them some love, you know? If one of these people make a list that you really like, they did it for free. They did it for free for you. Just, you know, go show them some love. Still not at 10K? No, not yet. Get spotless news and info from Biggie nowhere else. Hell yeah. But yeah, these people, like, you know how much time is spent on these lists? So, and they listen. They make good lists. They patch them for you. They answer your support questions. And they do it for free. So if you ever think in the back of your head, oh, I'm going to pay for a hair I mean, you know, if you guys want to pay for a hair mod, personally, I think it's bad practice, but if you're, and even like the mod authors, if you're gonna pay for a mod that someone's paywalling, go show some love to frickin' J Serpa and W Skeever and all the other great mod authors who do stuff for free, you know? 50 schmeckles to add Legacy of the Dragonborn to Lorem. Oh my god. To patch that in, I would not even be at minimum wage by like frickin' 1950 standards. Oh god, this is bad. My Skyrim is trying to open in the wrong folder, or in the wrong window. How do I get that fixed? Oh my god. Okay, I need to restart this because it opened in the wrong window. Tholdors is cool. I'm gonna keep my Nexus Premium rolling every month. Hell yeah. Lively's list? Lively, yeah. Lively makes good stuff. Will Ultima get remade? Beats me. I think before Ultima gets unbanned, you need to see some life from Nuct. Is it Fall New Vegas YouTuber thing that does that? Literally fix some issues in my list by downloading lists and looking at them. Yeah, exactly. If you see how the pros do it. I mean, I learned a lot. Ultima got banned from Wabbajack, so no one can download it anymore. Pretty wild. Ultima's gonna get unbanned? I don't think so. Not that I've heard. Why did it get banned? So I'll address it again. It's a multi-factor thing. Apparently harassment, toxicity and stuff in the Discord, and also distributing mods that aren't allowed to be distributed. You learn how to sort loader based on mine? Hell yeah, McCary. The nice thing is when it comes to the load order, the left pane for MO2 is super easy if you get the NIF viewer plugin for MO2. Didn't you have 30 FPS in vanilla Valkyrie Ultima? Oh, I had less than 20 at some points in Whiterun. So yeah, it was pretty rough. So I can't do things like animation edits and CK stuff yet. Yeah, I mean, listen, Death Evan, you learn like one thing at a time. You know, take your time, have patience with it, and just don't give up. And like take it slow. The worst thing you can do when it comes to modding is try to rush, you know? Just, even if you're only installing one mod, and then patching, launching up, testing that mod, and you do one more mod, then one more mod, then one more mod. Pretty soon you'll get into a tempo where you learn which mods are okay to add like 20 of, 30 of at a time. Wow, I've been good, Bearded. How about yourself? Good to see you in here. I went on a modding streak for months till I learned that lesson of taking things slow. Yeah. I've definitely made that mistake in the past where I like early when I was modding, I'd like try to install like, you know, a couple hundred mods without launching the game, and then I start it up and it doesn't launch, and then I just get overwhelmed and I quit. I'm like, screw this. I spent all this time modding even though I wasn't doing anything correctly. That's the other thing. If you're spending all those hours, it's better to spend like 10 minutes of modding things the correct way than 5 hours of modding it in the incorrect way. When wielding one hand, weapon in one hand, nothing in the other. No, I don't want to do that. Guess I can dual wield. Something to do a dagger build. Swords. Power attacks with one-handed weapons. Is there no dagger? Bite marks. Unblocked attacks with daggers deal 1 point of bleed damage per second for 30 seconds. Attacks with daggers deal 25% more damage if you rapidly attack the target 3 or more times. I think I'm gonna do a dagger build. Is this rapid enough? Yeah, I don't know if this is... I don't know if this is rapid enough. What perk tree? It's Vagabond Black. NIF scope? Oh, that's a modding tool that allows you to like make edits to meshes. I was talking about NIF viewer. It's a which lets you look at meshes in MO2 itself. Which is super, super... Yo, Teska with the 5 gifted. Hey, I appreciate you, Teska. No, it's not ordinary. Vagabond Black. Vagabond Black. Ulvenwald. Yeah, traverse the Ulvenwald. Hey, thank you so much, Teska. Yeah, Vagabond Black is like Valkyrie, Ordinator, Spurg, some other mods all mixed together. This was to add O-Stem into Lorem, oh god. Lore stem. It's funny because I could do it. It isn't that hard to, but it's a matter of wanting to, and I don't want to. The most annoying thing, I don't know why I'm having this discussion, but the most annoying thing would be to replace the body mods with booba ones. Okay, there we go. She had moon sugar, man. Agraven was into the good stuff. Hit armor increased, okay.
What do you need? Let's get up there before...
What's your FPS? It depends on where I'm at. It's pretty rough though. Although I am streaming. It's not as bad when I'm not streaming. It's just a very heavy list. Streaming this can be brutal. We do health still. This is a Christian YouTube channel. Yes. Very family friendly. Which one's more performance? I think I still get better performance on Vagabond
The hags nearby will have the key.
than Ultima. Argonian blade, a mercenary knife.
I'll keep watch here.
Gotta get a key. I should probably be. Let's see. Do I have? Let me do block first of all. Do time block, and then I can get time block restoring stamina. Sure.
Knew it.
Master level lock. There's no way I get this. What? I'm a legend? That was... Hey, that, you got it. You got to give me the attaboy for that. The worst lockpicker? Cheater? That was 100% skill. My initial guess was not even right. Hacker. That was all calculated. Can you die already? A fate card. I got some spells. Conjure Bone Colossus? 2 different Bone Colossus spells. Why is there 2? They're the exact same thing, but there's 2 of them. Okay. Why does this person have Frost Farm Witch Robes? What? I swear that just said Frost Farm. What? I'm seeing things. Oh, that's a good point. I should have any points for that? No. I feel like General Grievous with these body size adding so many.
You'll have to take it from
I know, right?
I'll keep watch here.
It's funny too when like you're like you look at this NPC and you're like, nah, I want you to be even boobier. Yeah, chunky. Which one's the most cursed booby? Which one is the most cursed? O body, ordinary, natural, smaller, bigger? I don't know what it. Whatever.
Locked. Damn. One of the hags nearby will have the key.
Ooh.
You'll have to take it from here. Huh? I'll keep watch here. Never should have.
Sword. I disenchant some of this extra stuff. It's gonna be a long playthrough. Eventually, I want to enchant. Where it hits, kind of pauses. Oh. It might be precision, but it might also be stop on slash. Or both. Being struck. Oh man. It almost killed me. I need to eat some food. Robe of Creativity. I don't want to do a Spellblade. Increases maximum magicka by 50 points. Magicka regens faster. Increases speech skill by 5. Prices are 5% better. Hey. Pretty solid. Anyone have a cool build RP ideas I can try for Vagabond? I would recommend mixing like magic and being a like spell sword is really fun. Magic and blade, because there's a lot of spells in here and there's a lot of weapons.
All right, I'll present. Enough. Let's go.
Here you go. There we go. Jeez. Like, alteration builds can be a lot of fun. Gonna get your armor up and whatnot. Illusion.
Greetings, mother.
Daughter, who is this you have brought me?
Yo, the mom is...
Found the willing...
What do you think about 4060? Oh, for graphics card?
Payment is already...
Kind of depends on... I think like 4070 is honestly like a sweet spot if you can save up a little bit more.
Splendid. Please take a seat on the chair behind me, would you?
What happens if I take a seat?
I'll just prepare the subject now.
Oh, you're about to get stabbed.
I can't let you do this, mother. You have to die now.
Is that one there?
Don't be sorry for me. I just... If I would have known it would come to this... Mother... Keep Mother's staff.
Scrolls and blades? That'd be cool.
Keep Mother's staff.
Her staff was just somebody's spine. Forsworn Ravager armor of eminent illusion. Forsworn Forager armor.
Think of it as payment. Want to leave everything from this cursed place behind.
My god, my character is ripped. My character is completely ripped. Holy crap. Jeez. He's been doing planks. All right. pretty good haul. Bow with no name. Oh. Chance for target to get confused. Kind of cool. I'm gonna make it sunny. There we go. Honestly, oh, and another level up too. I want to raise marksman up. Oh, there's no limit to how many points you can invest in at once. Okay. But the best perks, honestly, at the start, get 2 ranks of pickpocket, because that's an extra 100 carry weight. And that can help quite a bit. Alright. I want to look for... I think there's paragliders in this. I want to paraglide around. I'm gonna guess... I'm gonna take a break from Skyrim Wabbajack and try Fallout 4 lists. Anomaly and... Well, there's a lot of good lists. Anomaly if you want a Stalker-inspired next-gen visuals type thing. Wasteland Reborn if you want... kind of like a throwback to older games. With also really gorgeous visuals. Magnum Opus if you want a lot of content. I mean, you can't go wrong with...
Going straight through, or did you want to stop? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
An expensive carriage.
Couldn't ask for better weather.
Well, there's a lot of good Fallout 4 lists. Atomic Warfare is pretty cool. Want something more difficult? I think it has seasons too. We need a command that recommends people download Wabbajack lists on... Oh, yeah, to download the downloads on the hard disk drive and install on the SSD, yeah. Michigan figure perk points per level. That perk tree is massive. Hey, with the experience mod, you can just level up quite a bit. Dang, Falkreath. Falkreath. Falkreath, please. Y'all got any more of them frames? I think I'm good. That's a thickin'. Trying to get the paraglider. Only reason I'm here. I'm gonna play Oblivion for the first time. Should I use any mods? I would recommend playing with either Last Seed or Heartland, because they're kind of they are kind of like vanilla plus sort of lists. Playing Fred. You'll still get the vanilla experience, just not as ugly. Oh God! Get out of here, man. He almost bludgeoned me to death. Need to get to the platform. What can we expect in Novus version 6? I know it's going to come with an additional profile, which is going to be the graphics only version. I know it'll have SR exteriors. I know it'll have northern roads. Yo, what's good, Avatar? He did come and swing, man. Completely restores health. This is what I need. Where's that? Oh, but it's an LOTD museum item? How are they going to give me an LOTD item that restores full health? That's just trying to bait me into making the wrong decision. 'Cause I'll take the health over LOTD. Oh. Oh my god, that is such a creepy way for it to have died. I just realized. I turned my back and I'm like, is there another one just waiting for me? Alright, time to get to the platform. Do you get worried that deleting, downloading so many mod lists will ever wear down your SSD? Try not to think about it. It might. But I do this so that you guys don't have to. Got into modding again while installing Lorem right now. Hell yeah, game player. Can't believe that really nice troll mod was never made free again. Oh, troll MCO. Yeah. Well, luckily there's some other troll animation mods. Well, I'm just gonna be climbing up. You guys can, I guess, enjoy the view. Yeah, I have the entire Nexus downloaded as backup. Exactly. Honestly, you could... So many mods are like just a kilobyte or two. Anything that's ESP only mod, very light. Not gonna let me. Come on. Trying to do a no command run. Okay, we almost got it. I'm sure there's an easier way to get to the platform. But I am not good at pathfinding. Go. Need to make room. Badge has a lot of stuff to offer. Yeah, we go by mountainside. Right. The snozberries taste like snozberries. It'll all be worth it once we get the pergolator. Plus, I just got a level and see health. 2 more perks. I should have raised pickpocket 5 more points. Cyberpunk modding. I mean, the cyberpunk modding scene, is it even like large? I don't think there's that many like really game-changing mods for cyberpunk. Maybe if CD Projekt Red released the toolkit for it instead of The Witcher. One of the mods responded to Rick. Oh god. Do I wanna know? If this feeling flows both ways, sad to see you go. Started hoping that you'd stay. There's this 1200 mod list on Nexus. What the heck is that? I feel like I took the longest possible route to get to this stupid platform. Like, what is this? Skyrim locked. We're locked out of Skyrim. Must pay $3.99. Eye of Cyrodiil. What? What is this? Oh, it's from the Grey Cowl of Nocturnal. Interesting. I can now paraglider. Completed. You know what mod retextures the perk tree? Not off the top of my head. It might be Edge UI. Long since I played vanilla. I played vanilla yesterday, actually. Because I wanted to show... Was it yesterday or the day before? Because I wanted to show people how disgusting it is. Oh my god! Was that did the campfire just shoot a lightning or a firebolt at me? What the hell was that? I didn't expect Skyrim to be the game taking years off my life. It can't be doing that. What the heck? Can't be doing that. Alright, where is this Atariel's Gale? Let's go! Hey! I don't know if I stepped on the fire or what. Finally. Got the paraglider. Vanilla is very gray and brown. Yeah, and it's very poopy. Might just make a video on vanilla Skyrim. Right? I had something planned to do like a side-by-side comparison. For like vanilla versus ultra modded. But it's like... people really have like rose tinted glasses like crazy for vanilla Skyrim. Like, it ain't pretty to look at. I stand by my statement that I'm spanking my ass? What the heck just happened? I did the rain dance. I did a rain dance by spanking my ass. Whee! No! Oh my god! Dang, I am... This is why Sky Shards is freaking rough, man. There we go. Also, a hot take for most people, base Skyrim is not that great at all. Yeah, no, it's not. I want to know what percentage of the people who think that vanilla Skyrim was good, their first Elder Scrolls was Skyrim. Because I feel like it'd be the majority. Where's Isidore going? Hey. The guy here, Camilla's note. Why are there this many wolves? Character needs to chill. Oblivion greatest scam. I agree. I agree. Let me do pickpocket and block. Okay, let's see what else I can get here. One-handed ravage needs 60. Needs 60. This is going to be good. Deals 50% more damage if you hit a target 3 or more times. Yeah, I'm just going to be able to crack out. Skyrim was my first Elder Scrolls, my first open world, so I didn't really have anything to compare it to. I mean, here's the thing. The problem is Skyrim ripped out so many things that like mods later re-add, you know? And they've been doing it more and more and more. That's the issue that a lot of Elder Scrolls fans have. Oh. I played Skyrim PS3, my first Elder Scrolls. Well, man, if I showed you guys Daggerfall had like 40 something skill trees. Daggerfall had skill trees for languages. I'm just saying. Daggerfall was a true role-playing game. Yeah, custom spells. I missed that mechanic too. You played Daggerfall? Daggerfall was so good. Yeah, Daggerfall Unity. I'm telling you guys, don't sleep on Daggerfall. Morrowind? Yeah, I mean, even Morrowind had a lot of stuff that Skyrim doesn't have. All those weapon types. All those skill trees. Choices, all the factions and everything. The faction reputation system. I mean, Morrowind was crazy. But I will say, Oblivion, like... Oblivion was a kind of a prediction to Skyrim. Because Oblivion, like, as much as I like, Oblivion is my favorite Elder Scrolls. But even Oblivion, you could tell just how much of the role-playing stuff is starting to get removed, you know? But still, Oblivion at least still had rules, you know? It was tough to make a jack of all trades character if, like, you're just winging it. It still had a lot of role-play-ish stuff.
May not look like much, but my boat can get you there faster.
I just hope Elder Scrolls 6 doesn't follow suit with Skyrim and rip out Elder Scrolls 4. If Starfield's gone, I'm not too confident. Yeah, I mean, well, who knows, you know? That ship, like, just about to crash. Is this from, that's from unmarked locations pack. That's pretty cool. This from... This from Mihail's Water Hags? Oh. Living is being remade in Skyrim? Yeah. Yeah, I'll do a full playthrough, hopefully. Hand to hand? Yeah, that was a tragedy. Mysticism being removed. I think the biggest thing, the biggest mistake was them removing attributes. That was such a big core part of the whole role-playing experience. Yeah, shish kebab. I mean, Skyrim when it came out didn't even compare to modded Oblivion. So, and that's a given. Oh, oh, oh! I didn't know it was gonna be like that. This guy's a menace. Mars? Going around killing everybody. Okay, drink the potion. Drink that potion. Ooh! Can't drink a potion while sprinting. Oh, get away from me. I might have to just bow him down. No, 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 no. Oh my god, he's going at a full sprint. This is absolutely... Oh, he's swimming away. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Damn, I got hit. Yeah. That's another thing. Like, people really need to be able to have exploitable mechanics. Keep going. He's about to kill everyone in that town or whatever that... What is that town? I have no idea what... Deleted first try. Well, let me equip my... Oh yeah, because I'm using daggers. What is this? Oh, this is Half Moon Mill. I don't know why it looked so different when I was swimming towards it. Alright. Yeah, I did watch the Fallout TV show. It's good. I don't think it's like the best show ever, but it's good. Some stuff in it was just kind of, you know, gotta roll your eyes at but it's surprising that it didn't turn out. There's another one. Surprising that it didn't turn out to be absolute crap, you know? There we go. All they have on them is trousers. Ooh. That is a lot of moolah worth. Will you ever make a Tale 2 Wasteland and Fallout 4 list? I've indefinitely kind of canceled my plans to make a Fallout 4 list. It's not saying that it won't ever happen. But Fallout 4 keeps updating, and I don't like the idea of having to pick between versions for yet another game. You know, Fallout 4 right now you have to pick between if you want the next gen, quote unquote next gen, or old gen. So it's already like kind of a cluster. And I don't know. I'm not even disappointed at Bethesda. I saw this coming, but it's worse than the whole Anniversary Edition thing. It's almost closer to the LE-SE split. The reason being is that Fallout 4 has a lot of old mods that are now broken that won't be updated. Whereas Skyrim was able to suffer blow after blow after blow because it has a really resilient modding community, you know? Everybody's trying to fight. I think a new quest. I should do Foot of the Mountain. That might be the Clockwork quest. Let me check out this armor. Night Lurker, Contractor, Mask. Oh, it's the Fourth Unknown armor, right? I mean, it has really good, has really, really good armor rating. Really good. I guess it fits our dagger build. Even for the 1130 update, as messy as it was, there's a heads up. Well, kind of, not really. The heads up was mostly because modders had discovered it. I mean, the next, technically, the Fallout 4 next gen update had more of a heads up. The problem is, like, nobody really knew just how broken it would be.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
You guys want to know something crazy, though? You guys know with the 1.130 update, Bethesda essentially added a system to silently keep adding paid creations. Like, there's a lot more paid creations now than ever before. And they're all like really, really bad mods. It's not something that you would like miss. The fact that the system is now in place for just anyone to be a paid mod author, really. I was actually surprised to find out Fallout 4 has very few mods. Or Fallout 3. Yeah, Fallout 3... It's because the engine itself was broken as hell. Like, Fallout 3, you sneeze on it and it crashes. So, yeah, New Vegas was both more popular and, like, with mods, a little bit more stable. But you have, like, Tale of Two Wastelands and stuff. And that's the other thing. Tale of Two Wastelands came out like relatively early in the lifespan of Fallout 3 in New Vegas. I mean, yeah, New Vegas is kind of the same, but New Vegas has had like a lot of tools added to it to help out the whole crashing situation, which kind of goes to show that, you know, one of the most important things is whether or not people actually care enough about your game to mod it. If nobody cares about your stuff, they're not gonna fix it for you.
Yourselves a hero. Got it, boy.
Hot take, guys. If Skyrim was Bethesda's first game, I think it would have failed miserably. Oh, I don't have my Ash of... Yo, Mr. New Vegas, what's good? Good to see you in here. Yeah, we're talking about Tale of Two Wastelands and comparing that to a Fallout 3 base game. Still have people missing a frontal lobe saying, aren't you on it? Why are you? Yeah, I know. I've seen that a lot. And it's really demotivating because for a lot of mods, there's a lot of good, like, before it was mods that I didn't care about, but now it's good mods that are either coming out or mods that have already come out, but they're no longer going to support 1.5.97. Like the new updates to custom skill framework, co-map, Skyrim Souls, I mean, just a lot of things. You're not subscribed? That's blasphemy. Yeah, guys, make sure you verify that you're subscribed. 10K soon? $10K soon. Hopefully. It's still a huge open world for 2011. It was, but it was also pretty jank. And like there was other open world games that had come out at the same time, or like close to the same time. So I mean, Skyrim wasn't like impressive on a technical level.
Huh? Thought I heard something.
A lot of what made Skyrim so fun was how fast the modding community ended up taking off. You had Thomas the Train mods like first week. And I think that wouldn't have happened if it was their first game, you know? Like pretty much being forced to play vanilla back in 2011. I don't know. 24-hour stream. Ooh. I did one not long ago. I don't know if I could survive another. I mean, I know I could. 10-hour stream. 10 hours for 10K. You think people who make good mods would have people think like non-exclusive support versions? Well, it's a lot more work. To be fair, it's a lot more work to make mods for multiple versions. And not every mod, not every DLL mod uses like address libraries and stuff.
Did you hear something?
Whoa. Oh, that's a good enchantment to get early on. Magic resist. Ooh. That's actually like one of the better enchantments. You can get your magic resist capped. You are chilling. Yeah, exactly. They had momentum. No, I definitely don't do 640. 640 is one of the worst versions to mod on. Either 1.5.97. So here's my opinion. If you're doing MCO, 1.5.97 is arguably the better version to mod on. If you're not doing MCO, then 1.6.1170. That is my official stance. Is there actually a reason not to be on 1.5? Yeah, there's actual legitimate reasons not to be on 1.5.97. Like I said, there's a... Yeah, exactly. But directly at 1.5.97. 640 is completely pointless. I mean, it's too many people. So the whole argument behind 640 in the first place was that it was the newest version. That's really it. Like 640 never really had any benefits over 1.5.97. But now you can cache your grass on 1.6.1170, plus a bunch of mods are 1.6.1170 exclusive. Some mods are upgrading to 1.6.640 now, neglecting 1.5.97. I don't know a single mod that is upgrading specifically to 1.6.640 and not 1.6.1170. I don't think a mod like that exists. But there are mods that are dropping 640 support and are either only doing 1.6.1170 or they're doing 1.6.1130 plus and 1.5.97 and skipping 640. That's the issue. So yeah. M1 definitive version because of grass. You can do that on the latest version now. You can do grass cache on the latest version.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. The that is so many. Okay, I need This staff is so busted. Modding LE. It's actually about like 10% of the Skyrim community is still on LE. Which is kind of crazy. There's no LE mod list now. For the longest time, Ultimate Skyrim was the only one. I mean, there's Nexus collections for LE. Combat looks so fun, they aren't perma blocking. Yeah. I'd hope that they're not perma blocking. So many fixes for perma blocking now. Oh, that cheat code is an OP one. Any specific reason? Well, maybe some people... Well, there's people like Sinitar who were spreading misinformation about LE for the longest time. In my opinion, SE was always the better version to mod on. The second that SE came out. You can make LE stable, but I don't know. Maybe some people just have mod lists from way back when and they don't want to give them up. Maybe some people can't run SE. Because technically SE does have greater system requirements. Some people are on very old PCs. Some people maybe bought LE without any DLC. I mean, technically not LE. Some people maybe bought the original Skyrim without DLC and then they're playing that. I mean, there could be a lot of reasons. I think all the reasons are kind of dumb, but They do exist.
Now you're mine.
Now I'm hers.
Time to end this little game.
Are they the same requirements? Some people are stubborn. Maybe. SE's minimum or LE's recommended? Oh. I see. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. People can do what they want. LE does, though. Vanilla LE, I think, has a better tone to it. Like a better color scheme than SE. I don't know if you've ever seen the side-by-side comparison. But if I go, hopefully that doesn't mess my thing up again. Skyrim SE versus LE. See, like,
How's it going, everyone? This is Alex, and
where's the?
So if you're
I just wanted that screenshot. But yeah, I mean, this basically shows, like, the like SE just added a weird haziness effect to everything. LE was like a lot more crystal clear. I don't know, like I think the color tone and everything of OG Skyrim was better. Isn't there a wait, Skyrim SE trailer? There's a trailer that showed the comparison too. What I like about this is they didn't even go with the same time of day to like try to trick people. They're weird as hell for this too. And they took the PlayStation version, but they made LE look as bad as humanly possible. They took the worst possible footage from LE, and then they compared it to the best possible footage of SE. New snow shaders. New water shaders. Classic mods are forgotten, buried. Yeah, mods aren't hard to port though. For a personal mod list, it's not that hard to do. Is the PS3 version the worst version of LE? Maybe. But I mean, console hardware, like, somewhat limited. Finally made it to Riverwood. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do light armor. 4 perk points. 50% less damage from power attacks. Yes, please. All right, guys. This was a good spot to leave it up. I want to see what else is going on at the. Oh my god. They're still going at it. Oh my god. They're still going at it. Wow. They're still in here, just rapping on stuff. This is honestly, I gotta say, this is one of the most. This is probably okay. This is the most toxic Wabbajack Discord that I've seen so far. It might not be the most toxic Skyrim Discord. It's getting close. This is just weird. Context. Oh, this is the Ultima Discord. They're just sitting here going back and forth about everything humanly possible. Dang. Oh yeah, so the SU resources, guys. If you did want Ultima's smooth cam preset, right here. So you can still get the smooth cam preset if that's what you wanted out of Ultima. What's weird to me is, look, Nukt made a new Nemesis output and a new Dynalod synthesis text gen on May 11th. Just 2 days before, or a day before the ban or whatever. Left it, Nukt is gone. Yeah. Oh. Anyway, guys, I'll be back tomorrow with some more. Till then, yikes. Until then, yikes. Hey, I appreciate that a lot of everyone. We peaked at like, what, 250 or so viewers today? That is, hey, I appreciate all of you guys who come through and watch or lurk or just stop by and say hi. He's radio silent, but he's updating files. Yeah, it's weird. Detective on the case. All right. Thank you guys so much, for real. I appreciate all of your guys' support. You truly make this fun to do. So, yeah, we'll do this playthrough. And if you haven't seen it already, check out the New Vegas playthrough. That's like an offline playthrough I'm doing. That one should end up getting really juicy because I plan on playing all of New Vegas. So, yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. And then do some more videos in the meantime. All right, thank you guys so much. Thank you for, Soltharian, Sev, Radiant, Open Minds, Grifflet, Lester, TERABYTE, Mr. Meme, everybody else. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to